In this lesson, we will cover the topic of prompt engineering and how to organize your prompts. I will show you a tried and tested formula for perfect prompts. Prompt engineering is the art of formulating instructions so that AI systems understand what is expected of them. This helps us to get the most out of these tools. Imagine you need a concept for an inclusive playground. It is probably not enough to simply type into ChatGPT, create a concept for an inclusive playground. To get a good answer that meets your expectations and requirements, you should give the AI more information. Let's start with the persona. Think about who should provide the answer. In other words, what role should the AI play? Maybe it's an architect who specializes in accessible designs, or a parent who advocates for inclusion. The persona naturally influences how the playground should be designed. Second step, task. What exactly needs to be done? Be clear and precise. For example, develop a plan for a playground that is suitable for children with and without disabilities. Third step, context. Provide background information to make the answer relevant. For example, the playground should be built in a city park and used by children of all ages. Fourth step, examples. Show inclusive examples to avoid misunderstandings. For example, swings with backrests, ramps for wheelchairs, and tactile play elements for visually impaired children. Fifth step, format. What form should the answer take? As text, presentation, or pitch video? Perhaps as a detailed blueprint or as a 3D model to clearly present the ideas. Sixth step, tone. Determine the tone of the response. Should the answer be formulated for children, professionally for an architect, or do you want an emotional text to convince potential investors? And that's it. Persona, task, context, examples, format, and tone. The perfect formula for your prompts. Creating such a perfect prompt can be quite time-consuming. It's no different in real life. Briefings, job descriptions, specifications, or tender texts for service providers such as architects, designers, or programmers can also be very extensive. That's why people who regularly hire service providers use templates for their briefings. And that's exactly what you should do with your prompts. Save them as templates for reuse in an easy-to-find place. For example, in a notebook app, Microsoft OneNote, Apple Notes, Notion, or an app like Obsidian. I have actually used all 4 apps in different contexts and can say that they all serve their purpose. Now, choose a way in which you want to save your prompts. For example, create a folder for your prompts. Whenever you've written a good prompt, you can now save it there. Of course, you can also use the Notebook app to write your prompt and then use it later with an AI model via copy and paste. And always take notes. What worked well? What would be helpful to note down? Here's a summary. Up to this point, you have learned to get the most out of a prompt in order to get the best possible answers from the AI. And you've learned to save good prompts for later so you can use them again. If you want to learn more about prompt engineering, you can watch the in-depth video we've linked below. In our next lesson, you will learn which different LLMs you can use. But now it's your turn again to work on a perfect prompt in ChatGPT. Of course, you can also get help from AI with prompt engineering. Try the following prompt. You are a prompt engineer and have to help create a perfect prompt on topic X. You can use this answer to improve your prompt. The more you refine your prompts, the more you learn about the impact of elements such as persona, task, context, examples, format, or tone. In addition to chat-based tools such as ChatGPT, there are hundreds of AI tools that can help you with specific tasks. For example, writing scientific texts or creating presentations. Almost all of these AI tools also use LLMs like the ones used by ChatGPT in the background, but with really good prompts. I hope this highlights how important the ability to create a good prompt is. So take your time to create the perfect prompt in ChatGPT at your own pace. When you're done, see you in the next lesson.